Hello everyone, welcome back to week 3 of the WBL. My name is Girly Tina, I'm the coach of the Queen League Quagsires, and this week we are going up against the Grizzly God, the Ursa Major himself, God Bear, and the Chicago Phalanx. And this team is quite threatening, so we see that we have a Terra Iron Boulder, Zapdos Toadscrew with Terra, Purum, Apom, Cramorant, Clefable, Mandibuzz, Okidogi, Terra Crocodile, Fortress, and Slowking. This is both the team. And we have some pretty underrated threats on this board. Apom had a very strong showing in week 1, and so it is not to be underestimated by any means. Terra Iron Boulder is always going to be a threat, as no matter what, it is booster speed. We have no way of outspeeding it directly. So this is going to be quite a difficult matchup, and we can only hope for the best. But let's get into what I am bringing this week. So, leading off the team, we have Big the Cat, aka Empoleon, with the Chocolate Berry. So Empoleon is literally just max Fizz Def with an impish, a bold nature, Flash Cannon, just a decent stab move to be able to click into the opposition, with Aqua Jet to hopefully pick up a surprise KO on something that thinks it's faster than us, Stealth Rock, and Roar. And this Roar Chocolate Berry can eat plus 2 CC from the boulder, which would be obviously very nice for us if we could do that, and then be able to roar it out, reset its speed boost, reset all of its stat buffs, and just kind of give us a little bit of an ability to kind of cause some chaos and just throw things into disarray. And then Stealth Rock, which is obviously just going to be good if the opponent wants to try and switch around in order to, keep up momentum. Next up we have Shadow, our Terra Ghost Ceruledge with Weakness Policy. So here we have Will-O-Wisp, Poltergeist, Shadow Sneak, and Bitterblade. And the idea here is that we will be able to get a Wisp off onto like an Okidogi, which can go for maybe a knockoff, boost our speed, boost all of our stats, and then we'll be able to click Stab Poltergeist, Stab Bitterblade, and be able to just, get down a lot of chip. And Bitterblade is good for a reliable recovery move, and Poltergeist, obviously just a really strong ghost move, and then Shadow Sneak to again try and pick up a KO, especially on that Iron Boulder. Next up we have Protective Pads Luffy. So Luffy is actually overgrow this week, as I kind of ran into some issues where I didn't want my typing to change. With Protean, if I was going for a dark move, that meant that I could be spored by Toadscrew. And if I was going for a grass move onto an opposing Slowking, I was no longer immune to Future Sight, which I didn't have excellent switch-ins to a strong Future Sight. So we are overgrow this week with the Protective Pad to try and avoid any Rocky Helmet or static shenanigans, with Triple Axle, Flower Trick, Sucker Punch, and Taunt. Again, we have a nice priority move for that fast boulder, and then Taunt is good to shut down stuff like a Slowking or a Toadscrew or any of the kind of like support Pokemon. Then we have Heavy Duty Boots Amy. So this is Amy's first week. Look at her, she's so pretty. She is a bulkier set with Psychic, Hyper Voice, Yawn, and Baton Pass. It is EV'd to exactly outspeed by 1 a min speed max bulk Okidogi, and be able to get off a quad super effective Psychic to hopefully just pick up a one-hit KO. I'm imagining that they're probably not going to expect me to try and speed creep a min speed Okidogi with our Sylveon, think that they can stay in, think that we're just some kind of like berry or something like that, and then pick up the surprise KO. We also have Yawn and Baton Pass. Yawn to shut down kind of annoying setup threats or to put a damper on some of the support Pokemon, and then Baton Pass to keep up momentum. Next up we have AV Eggman. Look at him, he is so eggy. And we are just like max Fizz Def with AV. And then just a couple of good support moves here. We have Psychic Noise, Sludge Bomb, Foul Play, and Ice Beam. This is just all around good coverage just for the entire team. With AV to be able to soak up some of these especially offensive hits, and then regen, you know, obviously just a great ability to be able to get some of our health back. We also have Foul Play here to try and take out some of the strong physical attackers on the opposing side, as well as Psychic Noise to try and stop, you know, Roost stalling, Sludge Bomb to try and pick up poisons, and then finally we have Terra Electric, Heavy Duty Boots, Flygon. So Flygon here is Adamant, max attack, with First Impression, U-Turn, Earthquake, and Terra Blast. And I know what you're thinking, why would I not go for Terra Bug if I have 2 bug moves? Terra Electric is again for that pesky Zapdos. So First Impression will be good because we'll be able to get some priority damage onto the initially Psychic type Iron Boulder, and if the other guy tries to, if the Toad tries to Terra instead, then we'll be able to get off very strong First Impression into the Boulder. U-Turn for Momentum, Terra Blast is a good strong stab move. It's particularly good into like Slowking, and then EQ as just another strong stab move. So yeah, that's our team for this week, and I think that we are going to get into our battle. Okay, we have our battle against Godbear, and we have, wow, the Cramorant is here. Wow, this team is not what I expected whatsoever. Okay, this looks like a very strong game for Ceruledge. This looks like an extremely strong game for Ceruledge. So we have, very unfortunately, very annoying, unaware Crocolore who has shown up to party today. We have, yeah, just Terra Ghost, and we also have the Iron Boulder, which is Terra Grass, which is to be expected. So this is pretty good for us, actually. Going to lead off with, going to lead off with, what do I think you lead? Probably Clef, right? I'm gonna lead off with my Steel, and we're gonna get into this battle. I have no hazard removal again, because I'm foolish. I'm not whimsical. Okay. Very cool glasses. The Enforce. Well, this is the lead that we expect, right? So we are just going to get off a little taunt here. They could just go for a straight up body press, right? Because I don't want to get body pressed. The HP on Masquerada is pretty important. Okay, so light goes up. Naturally, that's pretty annoying. Man, that Core Enforcer, huh? The bad guy. Who's this? Cornkalork? Okay, well, Crocolore comes out. What does this guy want to do? I'm going into Sylveon. Now what have you got? Probably a yawn of your own or so. Oh, just a little roar. Okay. Since there's no Zapdos, I'm gonna oh, well, we're back. Okay. I get hurt by the spikes. I'm just gonna click Poltergeist here. It always freaks me out. I always think I'm gonna miss. Let's just kind of see what we're dealing with. 25 is fine. Just gonna go back out into Amy, folks. Because eventually we'll pull Meow. Oh, face switch. Okay. What comes in here? Poison Pixie. Oh. Great. Yawn time. You think you're the only one who can make the opponent an EE girl? Not today, little Crocolore. Your Clabable's getting eepy. Stealth Rockers go up. Cool, and we are gonna go for a Baton Pass. I can't imagine this will stay in, and if it does, it's probably just clicking Moonglass, and then it's gonna go sleep. So, big withdraw. And Demon King. Who's that? This guy. Well, I promised it. I swore I would. We are doing it. It is time. It is time for the honor match. It's time to Ow. Ow. Now, we had pre-agreed to... Oh, boo. Boo, we agreed to the Sloping Honor Battle. What's going on here? What's going on here? I like that also you were prepared to use Chilly Reception in case I had a Sand Slash, so you would set it up for me. Who's coming out here? It's probably Fortress. It makes sense for it to be Fortress. The Mega Star. Who on earth is that? It's... the Cran. Get a poison? Oh, they withdraw the Mega Star. No, Mega Star! Back into Demon. Okay. We're gonna get up our own rocks here and try and stop this switching me do that nonsense that's going on. What's up? Almost gonna check you out. That's fine. I'm gonna go into Loof. Well, that's probably a second screen. It hurts. Again. And Chilly out. Into Hoomst. Cool. To Boots. I'm gonna taunt. Taunty taunt. Not today. Not today. No spike for you. Snow stopped. Or I can hide out into something else on the incoming thing. I'm gonna take a lot of damage from those stones. Yowza! Yeah, they spin. I'm gonna Terra here. And I'm going to Poltergeist. Because there isn't really a good Poltergeist in this team, the bad guy. Oh, he's so evil and sick and twisted. He's going to take rocks. Poor bad guy, he's just a girl. We're gonna get big on big. Big. On big! Now it's time! Cerulege! Use Cerulege Blast! Cerulege, Cerulege. Cerulege. Yeah. Whoopa! The Mega Star. You're a star. No, Mega Star. Mega Star, Mega Star. Jump. Okay, that was a resisted 80 base power. Hey! I'm gonna Poltergeist. I don't think that you're running Rocky Helmet. Okie dokie. I know that you're Helmet. I get it, you were going for that shit. But I didn't want to be cheaped. You know? I didn't want to get cheaped. You going for that double endure? Okay. Well, we're gonna show off the... I'm just afraid of them going into like speed booster to get around the thing, you know? The polter. Okay, we're gonna... This is one of my favorite Pokemon, Godbear. You don't understand the respect of that. I was a Cramorant believer before it was cool. Okay, and now you're doing this to me. In this day and age. Yeah, this is disrespect. I know that I'm losing more HP, but I'm proving a point here. I'm proving a point. King of King. Is it Bushli? It is Bushli. That's why I didn't want to click Fluttergeist. See, my thing is that you don't want me sneaking. You. Alright. Okay. Okay. Go, Rouge. You know what that means. Time to Fiamp. You ready to get Fiamped, you Terragrass? You take me for a buffoon, a baby, a little horse, any other small thing not intelligent. Get fit! Hiya! Oh ho! You've made a vital mistake. And in case I do something weird, like Zen Headbutt, that's that big cat energy, baby. And now we're going to go for Jet. Because this way they're guaranteed not able to switch out, and then Flygon can pick up the tail. Good work, big cat. Good, big cat. Good work, Em. I knew that I should have Jet. Because we Fiamp, and I'm pretty sure that I have enough disruption in the back too. Okay, well we're gonna keep that for a sec. We're gonna bring out the Enforcer. Fiamp. I am going to U-turn here, but this has no form of recovery, so we just chip. Look at that big chip. Done like 15% of this battle. They're gonna get up another spot, that's for sure. So I'm just gonna go into Sylveon, I'm just gonna click Eat Their Voice. Ah! You've spun into Poison Pixie. Demon King. Goodbye. Adios. Toodles. Who would win? One chunky boy or one cat? But I'm still, like, I can switch in once more. Oh. Hello guys, we have caught up again through a lot of work. We have gotten back to where we were. You're absolutely joking me. It took so long to get back to that point. Excellent. Okay everyone, we're back. We've moved to Showdown. So we tried multiple times, but unfortunately I think that there's a storm on Godbear's end, which you apologize so much for it, Godbear. It's completely fine. It is not your fault that, you know, there was a storm on your side of the world, so definitely don't worry about that. we're caught up now. We did what we could. Oh my god, this thing gets Ice Spinner. Okay, well, the more you know. Oh yeah, no, I did eat it. They Volt Switch. What an interesting little set. Crocalor comes out. We're just gonna get off a little Psynoise. Another little Psynoise on the G-King. That's pretty good. Because I am AV Max Fizz Def. And this has shown screens. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that we're speed tied here. It's Crocalor. Okay, did not do a lot of damage. Sludge. Sludge again, not getting a poison, I note. Cool. I'm gonna get off Yawn of my own, onto Clefable, pass out. Slowking comes out. And the Fortress. So I'm gonna Sucker Punch, that's fine. Yeah, on the Ice Spinner. That's okay. Gonna go into G-King. Into their G-King. They got up a Light Screen, that's fine. We get the Poison. We get the Psynoise onto the Crocalor. And the Yawn. And I'm going to go into Flygon on a Flamethrower. I'm going to U-turn out on Fortress. Baton Pass to Slowking. As they wish. Yeah, and we're going to Psynoise. Block the Wish. G-King comes in. Going to Sludge again. Psynoise. They chilly out. They got up the last spike. We get off a Foul Play. Excellent Psynoise. Prevent this guy from healing. You Sludge once. On the on. Don't get the poison. Again. Now I'm gonna Yawn. And I think that we're gonna go back and forth like this for a while. But this guy has 3 Slack Offs left. Baton Pass out. Do G-King. Okay. Sludge is doing big chip. I'm gonna go Sylveon. Gonna Baton Pass out on the Flamethrower. 2-click, Psychic Noise. I'm going for Sludge. This is not the speed tie that I wanted to lose unless I get a poison on something. Please poison this thing. Thank God it's over. Cool. I'm going to click Psychic. Just miss out on the KO. This guy's gonna come out. I'm gonna click Hyper Voice. Oh, they're thinking. Nice. One turn to sleep. into Boulder. They EQ, they don't kill me. I get the 1 turn. Oh my god, okay. Okay, because we're gonna get a yawn off on something. Okay, this is really good. This is a really good position. Because I know that Clef isn't faster than me. I'm gonna baton pass on what I expect is a wish. They Moonblast, they do 7. They go to Fortress. They Volt Switch. As I foul play. They're down to 25. If I can win this speed time, I can win this game. Okay, they went back. That's fine. They Ice Spinner, they don't KO me. I do a little bit of chip. I sack the GP. Now, Hyper Voice, 256 special attack, it's on 16%. And I KO it. I don't think I'm gonna have enough. I don't think I'm gonna have enough. I don't think EQ is gonna kill this. I'm 252 adamant. Oh, this game got so close. This was such a well-played game by both of us. It's just that the two of us are so tired. I didn't get, not enough damage. I misplayed. I had to keep the slow king. But, alas, that is the game. Finally, after over 2 hours, we get the game finished. GG to Godbear in what was such a long, drawn-out war between the two of us that we had to repeat so many times. And we unfortunately came up just short. But yeah. GG's to Godbear. Make sure to like and subscribe to myself, to Godbear, and to all the coaches in our league. Please check out all the other coaches' videos, and I will see you next time.